Hey Zoggin users, today I'm going to go over some more awesome tools and features in the Design Studio. If you haven't already checked out the Design Studio Part 1 video, please do. So what I'm going to be going over is this left side navigation and then the tools and features here on the bottom that will pop up when you're picking different frames or shapes or photos or text that will pop up. So this is a project I have already created. So if I click on this Larson text right here, you can see I have a palette that pops up on the bottom. What this will allow you to do when using text is change your fonts, your color of your fonts, the size. You can also do bold, underlined, or italic. You can center, left justify, or right justify your text. You can add a drop shadow and then change the opacity of that drop shadow. And you can also change the color of the drop shadow. You can also rotate your items. You can also change the opacity of your artwork. So as you can see, it kind of fades into the embellishment there when I change the opacity up and down. One important thing down here is the layer. Depending on what you're working with, you can choose to have that item in the foreground or background. When working with frames and photos, you can change the color of your border. You can change the stroke to make it bigger or smaller. You can also add a drop shadow and change the opacity of that and the color. You can also do the rotation like with the fonts and your text. You can also change the opacity as well, like I showed you with the text. And so on this left side here, you can upload artwork and then refresh your actual library. You can shop in the marketplace if desired, if you want to find a certain embellishment or background that you don't already have in your library. The library will be these 7 tabs. So you'll have your templates, you'll have your backgrounds, you have your embellishments, your photos, your different text, rich and web text. The difference between those two are rich text is going to be more of your design text, and web text will be text that will show up on Google searches. So if you're doing a blog, it is important to do web text. And then you also have curved text. Then you have shapes. And then lastly, you have frames. Right, and that is a little bit more of your tools and features of the Design Studio. Thank you for watching. If you have any other questions or need help, please contact us at support@zoggin.com.